Hello and welcome back to our van tales, where this week we'll be sharing where we stayed in the New Forest.
Oh, it's so cute.
You can check out why Lindsay needed to take that shower. Happy?
Nice.
Toe with miles out.
And you'll even see the van getting some well-deserved pampering. But first, you currently join us. We are in the corner of a field in sunny Ardley, which, if you don't know, is a little hamlet somewhere in North Herts, I think. And we have the utmost pleasure in staying here for the next 4 days or so. But it ain't just all pleasure. There is work to be done. I'll explain some more. Now you'll see behind me that the girls have set up their healing village because they are running a women's only deep healing retreat. And being women's only, it means that me and Nick, well, we're confined to the staff quarters in the corner. Nick has got the task of cooking for everybody who's here. And what's on the menu tonight?
Sweet potato curry.
Sweet potato curry with rice.
Or bread rolls.
Or bread rolls if that's not your thing. There you go, he's got it all under control, obviously. Now, we thoroughly enjoyed putting up this village, but it was one of those very few proper days of summer. Do you remember those few days of summer? Well, this was it. It was sweltering.
Oh, fuck me, I'm gone. It's really hard to crawl. Piss off, let me have a go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. That is right. Oi, come out of the way. Yeah, it's a good one. How many have you got? You win. Get it out.
And just like that, it was taking great shape.
Fixing my lights.
With the amazing retreat now over, we regrouped, and with the village partly dismantled, we thought we'd do the rest in the morning. So we set up camp, created quite a nice camp actually, for one final night before Lindsay and I were off on a little mini break of our own.
That's bloody good, that.
Welcome to what we think is the perfect spot for relaxation.
Most definitely. All courtesy of our beautiful Mother Nature, Pachamama.
Yeah, but also
Thank you.
12 quid to campingintheNewforest.com.
Yeah, and then we are surrounded by beautiful trees, wild animals.
Oh yeah, let's not forget, not only are you immersed in nature, the nature actually comes to you, whether
yeah.
you like it or not, so be prepared. So tell us about the brief. What are we doing?
We have come away, just us two, for 5 days to relax, to unwind and just, yeah, chill out really.
Because our little Lindsay needs a respite, don't you?
Yeah. What we do for work, it's a lot energetically, it's beautiful, but Jessica and I, we need time out in nature to like clear our energy, and that might not make sense to a lot of people, but it's really important. And obviously even setting up all the bell tents, it's not just, it's like a lot of manual labour as well, isn't there? But we love it as well, so we're not moaning, but we recognise if you're doing that much work, it's really important to find that balance. It's imperative that you take time out to recharge, ground, and get back to your centre and fill yourself back up, so that then when you go back out, you're full up, you've got all that light back in, you know?
Well done.
Thank
well
you.
said. And the New Forest is our choice
It's our chosen destination and it's really beautiful and I'm glad we chose it.
Me
And
too.
the weather's nice too.
Trouble is, you want to come to any of these sort of places where it's a New Forest, Cornwall, the lakes, you name it. If there's an area of absolute beauty, chances are you're going to struggle to wild camp around those areas.
Yeah.
And if you want to relax, you might have to consider a campsite.
Especially in the summer holidays.
Oh
as
hell,
well.
forgot the fact this is
Yeah.
the summer holidays as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, rejoice, because this, we say campsite very, very loosely, because this is more of an open land. You've
Yeah.
paid your money, find somewhere to go.
And it's adult only.
Yes,
This
adult
one.
only. So make sure, because there's two sites. The neighbouring
This-
one, I guess, is the family one.
Yeah, so there's Ocknall, I think, and this is Long Beach. So Long Beach is adult only, and I don't mind having kids around. We didn't even know it was adult only, but actually being here, it's really nice because it's just really peaceful. Everyone's like plotted up in their own separate bits, so no one's kind of on top of each other. So you do feel like you're out wild camping on your own. Like I said, all the beautiful horses and ponies and cows last night when there were 2 cows just come trotting along.
The important factor for us was when we say campsite, like a lot of us, we all reel and think, oh God, all that regimented spaces and so forth. But
It's more wild.
here is about as wild as you can go, but with permission to be here. I know that's a contradiction. I know the purists are going, it ain't wild camping. No, it ain't wild camping, but it's about as immersive in nature and relaxing, because you're allowed to be here, as I think you could possibly get given the circumstances and the area. So thank you very much again to Trist and Kez,
Thank
because
you.
they are the king and queen of recommendations. They do this all the time. So if they say it's good, like we said last time, it is good. We'll vouch for that. Cheers, guys.
And another reason why we love wild camping, but one thing that you can't do, you can't just pitch up and really relax. You can't get your chairs out. It's not the done thing. We don't want to rock up in a car park or whatever and then start getting all our bits out. People don't like it.
Get your bits out.
Get your bits out. So,
We've got all this space around us.
yeah.
The nearest neighbours are a good, 40,
Yeah.
50 feet or so that way through the trees, so they're not even visible, really.
Yeah. It is really magical just to be still. And yeah, it's lovely. Highly recommend.
Look at this, absolute magic. But whilst we're plotted up here for 4 or 5 days, we can also fill you in on some of the bits and bobs that we've been doing, what we've been up to, what's been going on, why we've been absent a little bit on the socials. We can fill you in along the way. We'll even try and answer some of your questions. One of which has been, of course, is how we have gotten on with our tyre saga that we had a few videos back. Some of you, of course, will remember I needed 2 new front tyres and a new spare.
Oh, gold. This is the bit where you're going to show us what you did at Rogue Alloys. Oh, boring.
Boring. How can big wheels and tyres ever be boring? So yeah, I went to see Chris down at Rogue. I'll take you along. So I am out, up and early, and it is, it's just gone 7:30, but I'm on my way to Reading. Not many good reasons to go to Reading, but my good reason for going to Reading is to go and see Chris and the lads at Rogue Alloy. It's time for new tyres on the front. You'll probably start picking this up as we go along, because not only do they have a puncture that you would have seen.
I'll do that in my van. Who would like a bread? This is Merle trying to change a car tyre.
So I'm now using my spare. My 2 front tyres were pretty worn, and they get louder and louder. The more worn they get, the more tyre noise I'm getting. Also, the spare that I've put on has got a slightly weird wear where I had it before on the rear. High, low, high, low. I mean, it's just serrated, so no wonder it makes such a bloody noise. So as it goes round, now it's on the front, bloody noisy. I get to around 40 and I can hardly hear myself think. I'll show you that bit. But look, as I get in towards, it's 31. Once you get towards 40, it just gets louder and louder, and I cannot bear that. People often ask, don't they, if you've got all-terrains, people always ask, oh, aren't they noisy? No, but now, yes, they are very, very noisy. How horrible is that? But it shouldn't be like that at all, and it isn't usually like that. It's only because, like I say, I've got this weird wear on one side, the other one is pretty worn down. So anyway, let's get 2 new front tyres, a new spare on the rear. It's going to look all super sonic and lovely and shiny and new again, and it ain't going to be noisy. And just does your head in. Of course, we've got to face the M25. Not looking too bad at all this morning, he says. Hopefully I ain't speaking too soon. Let's hope the next clip isn't a car park. Here we go, look, the M25 never lets you down. It goes into car park mode. Of course it bloody does. And there you have it. Wouldn't expect any less from this shite road, would we? Let's just stop here. Well practiced at that, aren't you? Yeah? Right, we'll go there. Right, this is my certificate of Harvey has sorted me.
There you are, there's your alignment out here.
So apparently this was well out, right?
Yeah, miles out.
Can you tell me about that? So this has been laser aligned to absolute perfection by Harvey.
The toe was miles out, so it's your toe here. This is before measurements, this is your after measurements here. The steering wheel drove pretty straight, but the wheels are just like that.
Right.
So it will drive straight, but just where the tyres funny.
Cheers, Harvey, mate. Thank you. And we swap these rotten old blacks for tidy, fresh new ones. Apparently I've been running these well flat. What are we on?
We're on 48. We're going to go 60 to put the wear of it.
Look at that, what a surface. What do you use for that?
It's like a WD-40, a bit breaky,
right, yeah.
Something like that, which you just brings the white letters back to life.
Beautiful.
Had some hard shine on there as well.
Excellent, thank you. Sharks your muscles, Harvey. Let's go. Look at that, the breeze. So that's
your old one.
Look at the difference. Bloody hell.
But his money's well. Now you look, you've got the valve of the tyre here, going with a symmetrical line down here, we've got the valve at the bottom, everything's in line with the centre cap and the 2 locking wheels there, just making it look nice and straight.
I love it. All done, well happy with that. Such a lovely lot there. Can't recommend them enough. And the fact they got my wheels straight, they understand the the OCD side of me, then they get it. I love that. It's nice and quiet as well. And that's with the window open. Ah, that's better. Love it. And the good news for any of you who are watching who are further north in the country, Rogue Alloys have now got an additional fitting centre in Manchester. Now, as I put the shopping away, it reminds me to say there is a Morrison's, what, 10, 15 minutes up the road? It's got the essentials, bins and water. I want a poo chute to get rid of your poop. And yeah, you can bring a motorhome if you have to as well. But the beauty, of course, of coming in a van is that you can go slightly further off field into these little alcoves and find yourself your own little perfect piece of tranquility.
So I made a bit of a boo-boo where I chose slowly losing the sun. Anyway, there's a big tree. Now this big tree is putting us all in the shade. It's going to be gone in 10 minutes, so we're going to move up there slightly. We're going to relocate, and I'm going to show you where we're going. Not far, but you can follow the sun, is what I'm saying. It's just going to move here. It's better, isn't it?
Right, you happy now?
Yep, I've got sun again.
So we've had to move again. Lindsay needs to do some work. There's no internet signal up in the little pocket that we had, obviously covered by the trees, and it was a little bit too intermittent, but I've found us a spot, not quite as beautiful, but there's signal. So work can be done. Got to set up camp again, 3rd time. Not so much sunshine today, so we're going to go out on a little bike ride and explore the area. Now, as well as questions about the bike that we get asked a lot, so I'll cover a bit of that in a second. The bike rack is of interest to a lot of you as well. Now, this is a bike rack made by Dave Cooper Bike Racks. It's bespoke to this bike. He took the measurements of the wheels, and obviously it's extended because of the back wheel. I'm pretty sure they do some standard off-the-shelf ones, but if you've got anything a little bit unusual, then speak to Dave and he'll make it for you. And they ain't expensive either. And pretty much all it does is bolt through my tow bar, so it becomes a fixed bar here, and these legs just literally come out. So that's what you're left with. Now, some of you notice the immediate non-perfection is the fact that you have to take the legs off to be able to use your doors. It doesn't just swing out on a pivot, but it does the job for us. Okay, now for those of you who've been asking about what bike we have, it's a Super 73. This one's a special edition, but basically it's an RX Adventure model. So that's the full suspension version, the big chunky tyres, and it is awesome for two.
Oh, it smells so good, doesn't it?
Now, when you've got the opportunity to leave your van safely parked up, this bike allows us to crack on, whether it's sightseeing or a simple jaunt out, the pure joy of it. You could even go and grab some shopping. It's a game changer. Old bike, old signs as well, I'm liking them.
Yeah. Oh, all of them, look, they're just in the road. Don't care, do they? Oh, look at this one!
He's straight out of Pinocchio. Hello. I'm just thinking for size comparison. I know you're dinky ones, but Get next to that rare little baby donkey.
Oh, hello! Oh, it's so cute. If I could, I'd take you home with me. Oh.
Howdy!
Ah. Just so damn cute.
Following morning and the sun came out blazing, so we spent another day out on the bike exploring even further into the forest. We're coming through this proper mucky cowpack bit and the bloody throttle stops. Got stuck.
It's not an adventure if you're not covered in mud, is it?
Well, worst chat is this is cow shit.
Oh. It's probably good for your skin. Down this way now, are we? All up my back. Oh, it's flicking all up my back. My leg. It's not funny.
It's like swamp. Oh shit! Oh my god, that's everywhere. Come with the shower.
Look at my legs.
Right, hold up. Let me get off the bike.
Oh, look on my back.
Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, oh yeah. And the backs of your legs.
Yeah. Teenage boy.
Yeah. Lots of dirt and cow pat all over that.
I don't want to go back now.
Well, we'll keep going forward.
Can't.
There's a gate there, so it must be a road. Happy?
No. It's not funny, I'm soaked. Well, covered in mud. This camera's got a mind of its own, hasn't it? It really has.
Right, we're back to hard grass. One of the most frequently asked questions that we get is, do we have a shower on board? Now, a lot of people, if you've watched for a while, will know that, nah, I don't agree with having a shower on board. Not a full cubicle anyway, waste of space. But what we do have is a great mixer tap on the sink. So you just 180, flip it out, and then you can have a little rinse off on the outside. So whether you're covered in sand and salt from a beach, or you just need a freshen up, or like in Lindsay's case, you're covered in cow shite, it comes in really handy.
Nice shower.
Final day, it's a hot, sweaty one, even though the sun isn't out blazing. It's a bit overcast, but my God, is it hot. Just got to say goodbye to the neighbours and to get rid of the bin. Here, look at these guys. Guarding the bin. All right. Anyway, bin's going to be done. We're going to get out of here. With our bodies rested and our minds clear, we were back on the road in the direction of Cornwall. So please make sure to like, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, check us out on Instagram if you will. Oh, and of course, as always, a massive thank you to all of you who bought us a coffee this week. We really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Now, your stickers will be sent out in the coming week or so, so sorry for the delay, they're en route. You can check out the girls' website for upcoming events, healing and breathwork sessions, retreats, and of course the grand finale. The festival season is coming to an end, and we have the tribal gathering where we love this one. Last September was incredible. We're doing it all over again in just a few weeks' time. So go and check out their website for tickets and info, and we'll see you on the next one.